What's up, everybody? It's your boy JP, Broker Finances. I am here making this video to let you guys know today basics on how to trade on the stock market. It has been absolutely nuts. Today is February 1st, 2021. The last week and a half on the stock market has been absolutely crazy. With big hedge funds shorting GameStop and shorting AMC, users on Wall Street Bets on Reddit banding together to essentially take down the big guy, and then only to have themselves get blocked by brokerages like Ameritrade, Robinhood. I believe Webull got in on blocking users as well. Several large trading brokerages actually band together to stop the bleeding that was happening from the hedge funds. There's so many different videos out there on YouTube explaining exactly what happened. I'm not going to go into that. I am here to talk to you guys about the basics of how to actually how to actually trade on the stock market, because I know there are a lot of people out there that are hearing about this news but don't actually understand exactly what is going on and how it does or does not affect them. So today on my video, we're just going to talk about the basics of buying and selling stocks on the stock market. All right. And after that, we will potentially start moving into cryptocurrency, because I believe 2021 is going to be huge for cryptocurrency. But this week we are working specifically with the stock market. All right, let's get to it. Okay, guys, so this is my Ameritrade account. This is the mobile version. What you see just briefly on the first page is you're going to see your current balance, what the markets are looking like. Again, when you guys come to my videos, you guys know that I've got the family life going, so of course the markets are going to be closed by the time I'm showing you this video. You have your dashboard, your watch list, your markets, and then just your account information. You can show your balance history if you click on the little thing that's an eye that says balance history, and it's going to show you a chart, right? So I started again investing back in March of 2020, and you guys can see that my account seems to be doing pretty well, right, based on the investments that I'm picking. A brief overview of the positions that I have. You can see that I've got quite a few. I actually have 30 right now, 30 companies that I am spread across. I'm poised to sell a few of these here very soon, and then increase my positions, and using the gains from those to increase my positions in other companies. The reason being is because I am trying to tailor myself to become a dividend investor. When I first started investing, that wasn't what I was looking at. I didn't know anything about dividends, and I have since learned about them, and I am a big fan of them. So a lot of different positions that are here. My full stock list, let's see, my full positions. I think it stopped at Pepsi, so you can see here are the rest. I have a few ETFs in there. If you guys are just starting investing, I recommend you start with buying ETFs first, because those are going to be your safest bets. If company goes under or anything like that, then an ETF is going to protect you, because it's diversified across several companies in that particular sector. Okay, so you can find an ETF for just about everything you're looking for. All right. I would do that before I start picking individual stocks. So you have all your positions, any orders that you do or don't have. I was gonna cancel my AMC, or I was gonna sell, but based on everything that's going on right now, I changed my mind and I decided to hold it, because I want to support you guys out on Reddit making a difference on Wall Street. All right. You can look at my history, when I've bought, sold things, everything like that, any particular documents. So that's your dashboard. Your watch list has a bunch of information about every company that you're interested in. You actually, at the bottom, we'll type in an hourglass, put in, so like, hey, I'm interested in Chevron. I put CVX in there, and boom, it pops up. It gives me all the information about that company, what it's been trading at. I personally like looking at charts for me, just to see, where these dips and stuff are. How has it been going overall? It's right now it's set at 5 years, but 1 year to 1 day, right? Any news about the corporation, the current ratings, level quotes, and options trading if you're doing any of that. So say I wanted to trade, how about Kellogg? So if I want to trade Kellogg, top right corner, there's a thing that says trade. Click on trade, how much I want to buy, if I'm gonna buy it, sell it, buy to cover, sell short. If it's a limit market, stop limit, stop market, trailing stop percent, trailing stop dollar. I can, if you guys want, I can make videos about each one of these. Generally speaking, for me personally, when I buy shares or when I sell shares, I usually do I do it based on limit, because that sets the parameters high or low of what you're buying or selling your shares at, so that you don't get screwed or miss anything. Or if you do a market order and the market suddenly jumps by the time you press the button to sell or buy, you don't get screwed. And then of course the amount of shares, the price that's currently set for the share, and the price that you're willing to offer, and whether or not you want it today, tomorrow, that kind of a deal. Okay. And then any special instructions. It also will show you your cash available, your margin available, and the total money available you have to purchase. So then you review your order, click review order, and place order. I'm not going to place an order for $5,000 worth of Kellogg's right now. But yeah, I can go over to options if I wanted to, any type of mutual funds. And that's essentially how you trade at the basic level for this Ameritrade app, brokerage app. You can also set alerts, so if there's anything that's set up for you, then you can it'll actually let you know. The app will let you know. Right now I have an alert for AMC to let me know if it goes above $20 a share. So let's back out a little bit. We'll take a look at the markets. It'll show you all the different markets and sectors that are going on, and different events or information about them. And then you can go over to your accounts, look at your account balances. You can look at your positions, your orders, your history, and any documents that you might have. So those documents might be your statements or your tax documents. Okay, so that is the Ameritrade, the basic version of the app. They also have a second platform called Thinkorswim. I will take you guys over to Thinkorswim right now. All right, so we are in the dashboard view of the Thinkorswim platform. Essentially, it is almost the same thing, just a different layout, and you can actually get a little more information about the particular stock that you're looking at. So for example, if I were to tap on, it shows my top positions. If I were to tap on Expedia, why is Expedia my top position? I tap on it, it's going to take me to a list of all my positions. Tap on Expedia, and it is actually going to show what Expedia is currently trading at, $127 a share, and what I originally bought it at, $61 a share, my net liquidity. So if I were to sell it all, how much would I get back? I get almost $2,000. I invested, I think, about $1,000 into it. Again, this is when I first started investing. If I would have known how awesome it would have turned out for me, then I probably would have invested a little bit more. So if you want to look a little bit more into Expedia, you can, on the bottom right, there's the 3 dots. Click on those, and then you can you can create an alert, you can add it to the watch list. But since I already own it, it's in my positions, and I can go to show Expedia details. And now we're going to really get into the company's profile, which is why the Thinkorswim platform is so much more robust and so much better for advanced traders, right? This, honestly, I like the Thinkorswim platform because it makes me feel like I'm really cool and I know what I'm doing. But the fact of the matter is I can generally do everything I need to do with the basic version of the Ameritrade trading app. So the company's profile, here are the options, like, if you want to trade options, purchase options, it's available to you here. Any news about the company. So the first thing that I see on here, right? Another analyst says Expedia stock looks too cheap. Here's why. So, I can click on that article, take a look at it, see what they're saying, and that might help me decide whether or not I'm going to sell anytime soon. Because it is one of the stocks that a growth stock that I invested in, particularly so that I can sell it whenever I would like to be able to beef up my account and beef up other aspects of my dividend investing. The charts, so a good breakdown of highs and lows. Again, it looks awesome and it provides you a lot of information. So the opening, the high, the low of the day, the close, that range, all that stuff, right? So it's really awesome. It is really robust. A lot of people, I think that this Ameritrade, when they think of trading Ameritrade using that Ameritrade brokerage, they think of the other app. But I believe that this is just as robust as intermediate traders might need. So, all in all, this is kind of what the Thinkorswim platform on Ameritrade looks like. The reason why I chose Ameritrade over other brokerages, again, is just because I liked the idea of having a larger firm with a solid customer service reputation, because I don't know what I'm doing and I am still learning, versus something like Robinhood. Robinhood is totally fine, although in recent history there have been so many outages at very pertinent times that I don't know that I would use them anytime soon, just because I know that sometimes they can't be reliable, and there has been issues with accounts being compromised on Robinhood, and again their customer service response is slim to none. So for this reason, I decided to go with Ameritrade, and I'm happy with them. They do exactly what I need them to do. So what you guys are looking at now, this is actually my Webull account. So my total account value is whopping $121. These are all the free stocks. So when you start trading with Webull, if you start an account, then you can get 2 free stocks. And then when you fund your account with $100, you get another free stock. There are so many promotions that are going on with Webull where they're just giving away stocks all the time. It's actually really awesome, and it's a great way to start out your investing. I didn't know too much about Webull when I first started investing. I would have had a harder time picking between Webull and Ameritrade when I first started investing, just because of how robust Webull is. Not only does it have stock buying, selling, options, all that other fun stuff, but it also has integrated cryptocurrency, which is so awesome because I am really into crypto. I really believe that it is going to be the future. And in the future, I will be showing you guys my crypto account and how I buy and sell various cryptocurrencies, and where I actually store them as a means to gain interest. So one thing that you guys will notice about all of these various brokerages is that, let me go back, is that they all kind of have the same layout, right? So you can take a look at your account, get a good overview of it, find your position. So Alamos Gold, I have $100 in that, and you can see, the amount that I have, the field price amount. You can see that it's actually gone up a little bit, and you can, here you go, little reminder. So it gives you a little information about the stock itself. You can take a look and see, you know, how has it traded over the last 5 years, last year, you know what I mean? So essentially, when you're looking at these various brokerages, you don't necessarily have to be so intimidated by all these figures and charts and all this stuff. They try to lend themselves out to allow themselves to be used by not only the new investor but also the more seasoned investor. And if you can recognize that you yourself are newer to the stock market game, then you might also need to just recognize the basics, right? When you're going through the application, you don't need to freak yourself out, right? So I can look at this and say, oh, well, Alamos Gold, it looks like it has been going up in the last year. Or I can take a look at the news and say, oh, okay, you know, Alamos Gold has a new vice president, or, you know, gold mining operations expected to see high rates of return. Oh, okay, this might actually be something that I need to look more into, potentially invest more in gold, you know. Any comments? So one thing that's really cool that I like about this app is that people can comment and read each other's comments about various stocks. That's one thing that you cannot do on Ameritrade, which I wish you could, because I think I actually like to take a look at what other people are doing, talking about, leave my own comments, go through look at the analysis. People are saying buy, 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 buy. I don't know if I would buy right now, to be honest. I'm not a big gold guy. I'd much rather mess around with crypto. In your press releases, the financials, the various profiles. So there's so much. Like that's one thing that's so awesome about Webull is while it is a mobile brokerage, a brokerage, you know, set up for like your phone or whatever, it's so robust and it's actually a really, really good tool. Another thing that I like about Webull, if I can go all the way back, one thing right here where it says more. Boop. So as you guys can see, I don't use Webull. It's not my primary brokerage, but again, I have nothing but good things to say about it. And one thing that I like about it too is you can open an IRA with it. That's Ameritrade. You can do the same, but it's, you know, just having that option at the bottom to just click, oh yeah, I'd like to open an IRA, boop, and set it all up. And then you can actually take the stocks that you have purchased or received from Webull and place them into your IRA account. So that with this account, you can transfer money straight from stocks, or you can transfer money from your bank account to fund your account. Ameritrade, it's the same deal. You fund your account with your own cash. You can connect your bank account to it and then proceed to fill it up with various amounts of money to make your trades as necessary, or when you sell your stocks, that money gets put into your account that you can then use to buy and purchase stock. So many different brokerages out there. What I'd like to say to everybody is do your own research, find the brokerage that you like, find the brokerage that suits you. The reason why I picked Ameritrade is solely because it has better customer service reviews than Robinhood. I was not aware too much. I had heard of Webull, but I didn't know too much about Webull. If I could go back and start trading again, it would be a good toss-up between Webull and Ameritrade. One thing I will say that I do like about Ameritrade is that it doesn't take as long as it takes with Webull to get your money put into the account. Webull, it actually took a couple of days when I funded my account before I could start making trades. Ameritrade, it's almost instantly. So weigh that into what you're looking for. Don't be intimidated by these brokerages. If you have questions or if you have issues about any type of brokerage, then you can send me comments. You can direct message me. I'll do everything I can to answer them, and I'll kind of walk you through the process. So when it comes to signing up for these accounts, it really is as simple as going to their website, filling out an application, providing identification of who you are, and maybe a little bit about what you're trying to get from this type of investing. And then from there, you're good to go. You put money into your account and you start investing. Buying stock, investing in companies is a lot more intimidating than it actually needs to be. I am a fan of this. I am having fun. Don't overinvest. Don't overbuy. Stay within your limits of you being comfortable, and then watch your money work for you. That's the main thing about investing, is getting your money to work for you. So now with you guys seeing my brokerage account and how I go forward with trading on the stock market, I hope that that provides some level of an understanding of what actually it takes to trade on the stock market. It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. If you guys have any questions or comments or want to know a little bit more, or if you have anything specific, please just, you can either direct message me or you can put it down in the comments. I'll do my best to answer it. But that's basics on how to trade on the stock market. Again, this is your boy, Broken Finances, doing what he can to try to make things a little bit easier for everybody involved, because there's so much money out there. I believe that we should all have a chance to make some. All right. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. I love you, and I'm proud of you. Your boy, JP.